It's so different. When I think about when I was a kid, you know, and my mum didn't drive, so I walked to school. I was obsessed with horses. I walked to the stables and I was gone all day, no mobile phones, all this. And she didn't seem to, I'm sure she did worry, but she never overreacted. We just had to get on with it. And I think nowadays, because we read so much, we do become very, very paranoid about every single person.
Well, a
but
lot
we
of what
also
our parents did is now classified as neglect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is,
and also,
you know...
but we contradict ourselves, because I remember when Jake was younger, you know, it was always that never speak to strangers, you know, if a stranger comes up, don't speak to them, come and find me, blah, blah, blah. And then we're at the supermarket one day, and this lovely woman is chatting away to him, and he's not answering her. And when we got out, I said, Jake, that was really, really rude, actually, to that lady. She was really nice. And he said to me, you told me not to speak to strangers. So he kind of contradicts.
I think the trouble is now as well, we hear everything in the media. We've got so much news and papers and online, is that we think every stranger is a potential threat to our child, and you know, we think the whole world is full of danger. And actually, they're saying children are safer today in Britain. This is according to the NSPCC. They're saying crime against children is down from 30 years ago.
But you sort of start to give them a bit of independence, don't you? I mean, my 11-year-old she now walks to school with a friend. It's not that far away, and they can go to the local park together and go to the ice cream shop in daylight. My husband is literally like that about it the whole time. But it is that thing that, and then every so often on the news, so that awful, awful story of the 7-year-old boy that went on the building site. You know, and they got so much stick, those parents. People going, well, what do you mean he was playing outside on his own? We all played outside on
used to go for miles.
April Jones was playing outside her house, right outside her house. And every so often stories like that, I think, send us all into a terrible...
Does it stop you? Would it stop you?
A little bit, but I'm very rational. I'm kind of rational, and I always think about, you know, statistically, calm down, lots and lots of children play outside and things don't happen, but you can almost get branded as being heartless these days by being rational. So it's a real...
I live... Sorry?
Do any of you ever lie to your other halves? Like, because in my house, Ray...
Depends what context.
Ray is really, really, really strict and a real worry. If it was up to him, Kira would never, ever go out. Ever. Even when she's 50, she'd still be in the house. So I've turned into my mother of, OK, you can do it, but don't tell your dad. Oh. I've just told him.
I was going to say, he watches this. So what do you... So what he says, she can't go there, and you say, oh, yeah, she's...
Well...
You let her, but don't tell him.
He's watching.
No, I don't have to word it now. OK. So if he thinks... Because now she's allowed to go into the local village centre with friends, never, ever on her own. But now all her friends now get on the train, which is 10 minutes into the centre of Manchester, because they all go shopping and it's bigger shops and all that. So now and again he says, where's Kira? And I go, oh, she's just up at the local town. Meanwhile, texting Kira. And then Kira comes in and he goes, so where have you been? And I go, Wilmslow. Because I don't want to say Manchester.
Oh, there's going to be a conversation tonight. Oh, there's going to be a conversation tonight.
She's fine.
Because you think he's overprotective, then?
I think you can be overprotective, and I think you have to go back, and we've taught her everything, hopefully, and I think she's sensible, hopefully. But, you know, you just have to give them a little bit.
As my husband says to me, on your head be it.
Yes.
I know, but you still do it, and you do it.
Yeah.
No, I don't lie.
You go against any pushes.
Yeah, I don't lie. Tell him right out. I go, no, he is doing that because I said so. Because he is totally overprotective. It's not everything. I don't mean to sound flippant, but, you know, he hates school trips. He worries about everything. And so I just think Jack would never go anywhere. Yeah, exactly. So I do have to be quite like, no, Eamon, he is going on the school trip. Yes, he's going on a coach and he'll be fine. And then I spend 2 days
I do too.
Please, God, let me all right.